What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a freaky encounter. This is probably one of the most scariest and most frightening moments of my life, other than breaking my arm. That was pretty scary, but that's besides the point. Also, I am sorry guys, I haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy with school, homework, as you know. I have had soccer games every weekend. I can't make videos in the week, but I can this week because this week is vacation, but that is besides the point. Again, let's get into this video. So, this life story happened in, I think, 5th grade or 4th grade, and it was with the people that are in my other life stories, the same amount of people, actually 2 more people, and this was during a sleepover, alright? And back then, in elementary school, we did stupid things. Like at the sleepover, we went down into the basement and we turned the lights off, and 2 people would start wrestling. And we would pretend it's like WWE. 2 people would start wrestling, and we'd shine flashlights all over them and be like, fight, 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 fight. It was so much fun. But same amount of people, same people, as I mentioned in the first video. Oh, and not in the first video, the other videos. But basically this encounter was very freaky. I mean, it wasn't actually a ghost. It turns out it wasn't a ghost, but the first time I saw it, I laid my eyes on it, I actually my heart skipped a beat, you know. I thought I was gonna die at that moment. It was like something straight out of a horror movie. But this was actually in the morning that it happened. But before that, let me just tell you guys the setup of the sleeping arrangements. So we were all sleeping in the living room, and 2 people were sleeping on the couch, I think, which is kind of weird. But they were sleeping on either end of the couch. They weren't they weren't on they weren't on the same side of the couch and stuff. But I was sleeping on the floor with one other person, and then there's 1 couch and 2 chairs in the living room. One of my friends was sitting in one chair, and 2 other kids were sitting in the other chair, which is kind of weird, but turns out one of my friends got pushed off in the middle of the night. So I was sleeping on the floor, my 2 friends were sleeping on the couch, one other friend was sleeping on the chair, 2 friends were sleeping on the other chair, and then 1 friend was sleeping on the floor. That is confusing for you guys, I'm sorry. But so I'm sorry, my throat is just acting weird right now. But so this happened early in the morning, really early, maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It was still dark out, and so I woke up in the middle of the night, well, in the middle of the morning, at around, I don't know what time it was, I couldn't check the clock, but I remember waking up, and I looked around to see if anybody else was awake, and nobody else was awake. So I stood up. I was still sitting there, but I stood up, and I looked out the window. And someone just commented something on YouTube. But I looked to my right, and there's a window. It's a big window that looks off into my friend's porch. So I looked over to the right, and I look out the window, and I see these 2 big, yellowish white eyes. And it's literally in the shape of a little girl. So I look over and I see this shape of a girl, but with just 2 white yellowish eyes. And it just gives me chills just talking about it, thinking about it. But I look over and I just freeze. I just stare at it, and it's staring straight back at me, it's staring straight into my soul. And I was freaking out, I started shaking and all that. And then so I look over to one of the chairs where the 2 friends were sleeping, and one of my friends wakes up, and I'm like, dude, look over there. And he looks over to the window, and he jumps a little bit. He twitches a little bit, and he's like, oh my god, that's freaky. It was very freaky. I thought it was a ghost, guys. I'm sorry it was not a ghost, because you guys probably want it to be a ghost, but it wasn't a ghost. My friend just texted me. I'm sorry. But it was very freaky. I did not know what to do at that moment. But then it turned around, and it turns out it was a cat. Yeah, it was a cat. But it was very freaky. Like it was in the shape of like a little girl, just like it's like one of those girls from The Shining. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's like one of the twin girls. It was just standing there outside the window, staring straight at me. I thought it was gonna like jump through the window and like kill me or something. It was very frightening. But that is the life story. It was very freaky. Comment if you want more life stories. I'm still thinking of some. Most of these life stories are ones that happen in elementary school. Nothing big has happened in middle school. In high school, nothing really big happened there. But if you guys want more videos, please smash the like button, subscribe if you are not, because I got some more content coming for you guys. Got some FIFA videos, some penalty challenges, some funny challenges, maybe a Mad Libs challenge, and maybe some vlogs. I don't really have a good camera for that. I hear you can use your iPhone. That's a kind of a good vlogging camera or whatever. But I will be trying to get a face cam if I'm going to be making FIFA videos, and I'm going to need a better mic because I can't use my snowball mic just like leaning down every time I want to say something. But so yeah, that is the video for today, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Rainstorm, meet me in the conference room, we need to brainstorm. Need some middle ground, need an even keel. But you're at war, picking sides, give me fever chills. Take them both like my flu shot broke. I need to give and take to keep me out of that moat. My head above water, thoughts of those lost this week. All these tragedies stay on repeat like we can't shake.